Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your August forecast. 3 tarot cards for your month. So I'm going to let you know that July was a doozy for everybody, astrologically. Possibly for you as well, but you don't mind when things get deeper and emotional and transformational. That's who you are. So you might not have minded this kind of energy this month, but we did have 7 retrograde planets, including Mercury, and we did have 2 eclipses, including the full moon eclipse with Pluto and Saturn getting in there on the 16th of July. So I would be surprised if you didn't go through some sort of change. And I'm seeing a lot of people coming with telling me they're having nightmares or a lot of dreams. People and things from the past coming up that seem unexpected, or could be a live encounter, or it could just be a dream, or suddenly thinking about somebody. And that just tells us that really deep old energy is being cleared out and stirred up for you to clean and clear yourself. And it's a time of allowing that to happen and trying to just move your life forward. So hopefully you saw some turning points for the better this month for you. Let's just burn our sage before we begin. So just imagine this smoke is all around you as it is around me. And just visualize that there is sage all around you, purifying and cleansing anything in, on, or around you no longer for your highest good. And just see that going to the light. And just going to cleanse the cards as well. And here we go. So your first card is the Princess of Cups. Your next card is the Two of Swords. And your next card is the Prince of Swords. So this has a light feeling to it. Both of these cards, these court cards, people cards, are more in their youthful aspect. So the one is a more sensitive, nostalgic, artsy, kind of dreamy, feminine energy, which could be male or female person around you. But it's somebody that finds the real world a little hard to take, you know, but they're in a beautiful world of their own. Maybe they prefer art and music and poetry to paying their bills, that kind of thing. But they're a lovely soul. They just have a little harder time on the earth plane, or with, you know, convention. The Prince of Swords is a little more complicated. He's still like younger, but he's smart and he's clever, and he can be a bit of a trickster sometimes. He doesn't know his own mind, or he denies that he has feelings, or denies that he has pain, or it's someone who's completely in his head. And so he thinks that he can outthink anything or anyone, but he can't. And so he becomes sort of a mess in some way on his emotional life. However, you have the Two of Swords in between them, so you've got a peacemaking, or an agreement, or a coming together, a nice meeting, smoothing things over, making amends, setting things clear. So you might be either of those two people, or you might be close to people that represent that. And if one of them represents you, then it's sort of a good time to sit down, say yes to sitting down with somebody and having a talk, clearing the air. It's going to go very well. And if you're the one witnessing or supporting either of these two people, and it's not you, try to encourage and not really like forcefully, because the Princess of Cups doesn't like to be, neither likes to be told what to do, but just in very different ways. You want to gently suggest, or you want to affirm if they're on the fence about speaking to somebody or talking to somebody. You want to encourage them that it might be a good idea. Gently encourage. And there's just a feeling that once this talk happens, that Things are a lot smoother, in a nice way. Like nothing dramatic or confrontational is going to happen. Nothing really hurtful is going to happen. It's really a nice peace card. It even says peace right on the card. There's a mutual understanding, and maybe things aren't what you thought or what she thought, but now it's out there. And so it's a nice, gentle way of life moving forward. You have sort of the nicest, lightest reading of all the signs, ironically, this month. Well, that's great. So I'm hoping for you that August will be more smooth sailing. And anything that does still come up for you that bothers you, just be light this month. Everything's just saying lightness, lightness, detach, let go. It's okay, walk away, let things be light. Don't put it on yourself to get too involved or to rehash, or everything is on the light and peaceful and negotiative side. So keep it in there, in that zone, and you should have a nice month. So if you'd like to reach me for anything, I have a list of all the services that I offer on my website under services, and there's descriptions and short videos of most of the things that I'm doing to help people. And if you would like to book a session, you can go to river-rain.com and see all that. I have a free newsletter, and I have a radio show every week that you might enjoy as well. And that is under podcasts. You can see and download any podcast that interests you. And it's on Monday nights, the River Rain Show, in case you want to catch us on TuneIn app. Okay, and Facebook, Clairvoyant Medium, Catherine Allen, and Instagram, Catherine River Rain. You can follow me, find me many ways, and I can help you. Have a wonderful month.